Good morning and welcome to the Frontiers of Knowledge segment of Dr. Lamba's Awakening Call. Knowledge is ever expanding. Sometimes it is edifying and many times it's just comes like a bolt of lightning. I was thinking of giving you some technological development news. And then I found that they are really sometimes beyond the ken of our imagination. Could you have ever imagined that the scientists would develop a material, nanomaterial, that repels water? A team of researchers at the University of Central Florida have created a material that can stay dry even when submerged underwater. Imagine you submerge it in water, keep it there for up to 3 days, what they have studied, and the matter is dry. Now, this discovery, or shall I say invention, could open the doors to the development of more efficient water repellent surfaces, fuel cells, electronic sensors that will enable us to detect toxins. And the credit to this goes to University of Central Florida's professor, who is an Indian, Debashish Chandra. Debashish is a nanoscience technology center professor, and his team has created these absolutely new super hydrophonic films and coating from nanomaterials. And do you know how he was inspired? He was inspired by nature and evolution of certain plants and biological species. So it's a nature which guided him. And what guided him? Lotus flower. He looked at the lotus flower that it is in the mud, it's in the water, and it repels water. So being water repellent and hydrophonic is nature's tool to protect and self-clean plants and materials against pathogens like algae, fungi, dirt accumulation. So the structure of a lotus leaf excited his attention. The falling of the apple on the head of Newton made him come up with the law of gravity. And the lotus leaf made Debashish Chandra think about this hydrophobic material. And the unique cage-like structure of the gel which is produced does not interfere with the original material being treated. This means that the new superphase can potentially be used for separating water, bacterial disinfection, hydrogen generation, or electroanalysis. For example, the new gel makes separating electrolysis easier, more efficient, especially for the fuel cells. Say you are manufacturing hydrogen fuel cells, so this will you. This gel can lead to better electron acceptors, and they would be key to develop highly sensitive detectors and sensors for the toxic gases. Debashish Chandra, who came up with this absolutely path-breaking invention, inspired by the lotus leaf, has opened a new vista in marine biology, in oceanology, and in treatment of rainwater. But the nanoparticles have been used, now being used. Another new development, they make tattoos of the gold nanoparticles. And tattoos are a rage these days, they are a fashion. Now, these tattoos applied to the skin are excellent medical diagnostics. no invasion, what happens is that when these patches of, and tattoos rather, of the gold nanoparticles are applied, the color changes, which reveals the concentration changes of the substances in the body. Now, the idea of implemental and implantable sensors that continuously transmit information on vital values, substance of drugs in the body, has fascinated physicians and scientists for a long time. Now, these sensors enable the constant monitoring of disease progress and the success of the medication. But till now, the problem was you could plant these sensors, but they could not be permanent. They had to be replaced every few days or every few weeks. And then the problem of plant rejection was there because the body would reject them as a foreign object. But here, the new tattoos have no chance of that. And that has been done by Johannes Gutenberg University, Mainz, Germany. It's a new type of implantable sensor which is based on color stable gold particles. And it is sometimes put as a patch and sometimes they inject it under the skin. They are modified receptors for specific molecules. So embedded into an artificial polymeric tissue, the nanogold, whether as a patch or implanted under the skin, reports changing in drug concentration by changing color. So medical diagnostics becomes better, more authentic, more reliable, and they are basically tattoos. And then they satisfy the fashion sense. This is another one. As a matter of fact, there is a huge potential because these gold nanoparticles have a long life. Say, you use a patch. After you are cured, you can keep it. And next time you or somebody near or dear to you has a problem, you don't have to rush to the lab. Just place it, find out the status, and let the doctor decide the medication. And then, we are obsessed nowadays with pollution. We say the cars are going to be polluting, so we should have electric cars. But do you know that if you have a car, the pollution from the tire wear is 1,000 times worse than what comes out of the car exhaust. So all the political leaders and the scientists are talking about the electric cars, EVs. What are they going to do about the tires? Tires are more polluting. As the tires move on the road, they wear down. But have you ever thought where all those particles of the tire go? They go in the air. So a British student, young guy, hardly 22, he started thinking, ruminating, processing. And then he came up with something which is absolutely mind-blowing. He says that it is possible to stop this pollution. So he and his couple of friends, they joined hands and they developed a tire attachment. Now that attachment is attached to the tire. It reduces the microplastic pollution caused by the tire wear. In Europe, for example, every year, 500,000 tons of microplastic pollution is there. So this innovative device removes 60% of the tire wear particles on the road. 60%. So what we need is ingenuity, excuse me. What, what we need is ingenuity, innovation, and curiosity, wonder how to do it. Just being content with an electric car is no solution. Even otherwise, as I have discussed, electric cars use electricity which is made from polluting sources. But this tire collective design is something absolutely novel and fantastic and great that they won the innovative device and the prestigious international design competition, the James Dyson Award. But commercializing this innovation is what is required. And now let's come to the green energy, the safest, most powerful wind turbine in the world. Are you aware of that? A small company in Utah, Salt Lake City, they have developed PowerPod. And according to them, this is the safest, most powerful wind turbine. It's a small PowerPod. It's not big. Ordinarily, you might have seen windmills meters high, causing bird death, and like that. Now, this PowerPod is designed specifically for the urban and residential environment. Each 1 kilowatt, 1000 kilowatt wind turbine can create 3 times more power than a regular mounted turbine. So one turbine on a windmill and one small power pod, it will have 3 times more energy. And the extra power is down to an advanced blade system which increases the wind speed by 40%. Ordinarily, when a windmill is there, you need wind of the speed of 15 to 17 kilometers an hour. They have some windmills in Netherlands which can generate energy at the speed of 3 kilometers an hour. But here, it's much more because 40% increase will be there in the wind speed. So the wind turbines which are either pole mounted or building mounted, while they produce clean energy, are often criticized. They are eyesores. They kill birds. But now this power pod is the size of a large beer barrel. That's it. You can place it on your roof. You can place it on a fence. You can have on the top of the building. You can have it on a sailing boat. Or in fact on any secure surface. Now imagine having this power pod in your boat or in your car and you're driving and the energy being generated feeds your car. No pollution at all. So benefit is number one, the power grows 3 times as compared to regular and it's small. How does it work? In an average wind turbine, the low regular wind turbine, they just need 33 kilometer speed of wind to start it. But then they don't generate much electricity. So power pod accelerates the wind speed and more power is created more often. It takes the air from the atmosphere, funnels it in a small exit, speeds it up when it hits the internal blade, and the wind can enter the multiple directions at once. So it causes the more speed, more energy, and continuous. As a matter of fact, it is much more efficient, and consumers can use a power pod by themselves. You can have a power pod in your home and your house is okay. Or you can use the same way as the solar panels with same equipment. So blade is contained entirely within the shell. So it's very safe for the children, pets, wildlife. And they say that the average daily power generated 1000 kilowatt is in each power pot. So sufficient, or rather more than sufficient for your house. And then desalination. We solve the water problem, solve the energy problem, you get bromines and other things. Today, 1 in 3 people around the world don't have access to the safe drinking water. So, they have developed a skylight sort of a thing. And this is again a student of architecture. He developed a skylight which produces drinking water along with light. So he is a student in Chile, Glogo, Henry Glogo. In Chile, what is that? He says that he is building the skylight and he has built it now. It works by evaporating seawater using heat from the sun. During the day, the seawater trickles through a pipe into a bowl-shaped skylight. The salt and the pollutants are removed and the clean drinking water is extracted via a tap. The leftover salt brines are the seawater batteries which power the light at night. So multiple uses. And again, Henry says that he was inspired by a trip to Shantytown in Chile when he was doing his masters. And he saw that the people didn't have water, they didn't have light. So he thought of this. And basically, a local NGO, TECO, is doing this, producing it. They have produced 10 prototypes. So he perfected this. Basically, the benefit, the credit should go to the NGOs. But the fact that the Henry did it and brought it in limelight, thereby enabling this absolutely new skylight technology, again small, is just 3 feet in height. So on the seashore, if you are there, you can develop it, or have a tunnel bring the sea water and use it. Fantastic, isn't it? And before I end, a very interesting fact came to my knowledge just yesterday. I wasn't aware of it, though I've lived in that country for 50 years. After 20 years I've been here. Do you know the largest school in the world? You wouldn't be. It's in Lucknow. The name is Shanti Montessori School. So you'll ask what's big about it. Every year 40 to 50,000 students get admission in that school. The school has 9 campuses in Lucknow itself, the capital of Uttar Pradesh. Imagine 50,000 students getting admission every year in a school. Fantastic. That is what we need to spread knowledge. Schools are basically the fountainheads of knowledge and developing the spirit of curiosity. And if schools really do what they do, and I look at their syllabi and curriculum, it's out of this world. It puts emphasis on innovation, on creativity, and gives students full right to study what they want right from the word go. So, these interesting technological and human development, think of them, and we meet next week. Thank you.